Two guys in Sweden built an open source alternative to QuickBooks, got it to 14,000 stars, and then a fintech giant bought it and almost immediately started shutting the product down. Okay, so let me back up. Midday is an all-in-one finance app for freelancers and tiny businesses. The invoicing, the time tracking, all the boring money admin pulled into one clean place. Two Swedish founders, Pontus and Victor, built the whole thing out in the open. The entire code base lives on GitHub. It's past 14,000 stars and is released under AGPL, which means anyone can read it or run it themselves. They bootstrapped it too, no big venture round, just shipping in public basically every day. And it worked. The product was genuinely loved. Which is exactly what makes the ending so strange, because a few weeks ago Ramp, one of the biggest names in business finance, acquired them, and the plan is to wind the whole product down.
Enjoying this so far? Subscribe to the YouTube channel and grab the free daily newsletter at indiehacker.news. New deep dive every weekday.
So this is the actual repository, the one all those developers decided to star. Right at the top sits the product itself, and the first thing everyone notices is how good it looks. This is design studio quality for what is basically accounting software. Scroll past the intro and they lay out what it does, starting with invoicing and time tracking without a lot of marketing noise. Then you reach the architecture, and this is where the taste really shows. A clean modern stack with nothing legacy hiding inside it. A little further and they simply list every outside service the app leans on, the bank connections and the AI, all named right out in the open. And then at the very bottom sits the license, which is the quiet little detail that means this code can outlive the company that's now walking away from it. So where did this actually sit in the market? For most freelancers, the default is QuickBooks, which is powerful but honestly overkill. It's built for accountants and the real plans climb past $90 a month. The friendlier options like FreshBooks are nicer to use, but you're still renting and all of your financial data lives on someone else's server. The old school move is just paying a human bookkeeper, which works great right up until you see their invoice. Midday's whole pitch was a different shape entirely. One clean app a solo founder actually enjoys opening, and because it's open source, the real option to host it yourself and keep every number on your own machine. And just to frame the scale of this, the entire product was built by only two people. It plugs into more than 25,000 banks around the world. It's been forked roughly 1,500 times by other developers, and they only started it back in 2023, which means this whole arc from first commit to getting acquired took under 3 years. Alright, so what did they actually build that was worth buying? Start with invoicing, because that's the pain freelancers feel every single month. You build a clean web invoice, you send it, and Midday tracks whether it actually got paid instead of you digging through your bank app guessing. Then there's lifetime tracking. You run a timer on a project, and those billable hours flow straight onto the next invoice. So the gap between work you did and money you ask for basically closes itself. But the feature people genuinely fall in love with is the magic inbox. You forward it, your receipts, and your incoming bills, and it automatically matches everyone to the right transaction in your account. That is the single most tedious job in running a small business, and it just quietly handles it for you. The second half is where it stops being a freelancer tool and starts feeling like a tiny finance department. There's the vault, which is just secure storage for the stuff you always lose, your contracts and your signed agreements, all searchable in one spot. Then there's the assistant, the AI layer, and it's more than a chatbot bolted on the side. It reads your actual numbers and answers things like where your money went this month or which client is quietly your most profitable. Underneath all of it runs the reconciliation engine. It pulls every transaction from your connected banks and keeps your real financial picture current without you touching a spreadsheet. And when tax season finally rolls around, the whole thing exports clean, packaged up in the format your accountant actually wants. Now, under the hood, because the stack is a big part of why developers respect this thing, it's a single TypeScript monorepo running on Bun with a Next and React front end, and that choice is most of why the app feels instant instead of like clunky finance software. The data layer is Supabase, which is Postgres plus auth plus storage in one box, and the heavy lifting, the bank syncing, and the receipt matching runs as background jobs on trigger.dev so the interface never freezes up on you. The genuinely clever piece is how it reaches your money. It wires together providers like Plaid and Teller to connect banks across the US, Canada, and Europe through a single layer. and it ships everywhere from that same code base, a desktop app through Tari and a mobile app through Expo. And here's the part that matters most now that the company is winding down. Because it's open source, you don't actually need their servers to keep using it at all. You clone the repo, you bring your own Supabase and your own bank keys, and you run the entire thing on your own machine. Now, I'll be honest, this is not a one-click toy. You're standing up a real application with real services behind it, so there's genuine setup involved. But the important thing is that the door is open. The code to run your own copy of Midday is just sitting there on GitHub for anyone who wants to grab it. Okay, so now the ending, the thing I opened with on May 7th, Ramp, the multi-billion-dollar corporate card and finance company, announced it was acquiring Midday. The terms weren't disclosed, but the shape of the deal is clear. Both founders are joining Ramp, and the standalone product gets wound down over about 3 months. Ramp's design lead basically said the quiet part out loud that Midday is one of the most thoughtfully designed products in all of modern finance software, which tells you they were buying the taste and the team at least as much as the code. For existing customers, there's a migration path into Ramp, refunds on the annual plans, and a full 90 days to pull all of your data out. And the founder's own line on it was refreshingly simple. This lets them go build at a scale they couldn't reach on their own. So here's the honest read. The hosted version you just sign up for is going away, and standing up your own copy is genuine effort. So for a lot of people, this really is the end of the road, and that part is just true. But this is also the outcome a certain kind of builder quietly dreams about. You make something small and beautiful out in the open, and eventually a giant decides the most valuable thing in the room is you. The product winds down, the builders win. And the part I honestly can't stop thinking about is what happens next, because the code never got deleted. It's still sitting out there for anyone, and a single fork could quietly become the version that just keeps going. Whether somebody actually picks it up and runs with it is the real story to watch this year.